Mr. Beast is getting blasted online again, this time for curing blindness. Uh, in his latest video, Mr. Beast cures 1,000 patients. Over 1,000 people undergo cataract surgery. So Mr. Beast did all of the hard work, by the way. Let's not let that go by. As I'm explaining what's going on here, let's explain that like these people weren't just all in a room and he was like, you know what, let's do this today. Like we had to find these people. We had to probably get them to where they needed to be. We probably had to put them up in a hotel. We probably had to do a lot of things to get these people where they needed to be and how they needed to get there and vet them and prove that it was happening and doctor's notes and visits and all this. This didn't just happen in one day. But Mr. Beast set out to cure the blindness with cataract surgery for 1,000 people. Let that sink in. And so, I mean, he's trying to take over the world one blind person at a time. You know what I mean? Mr. Beast will soon be taking over the world. Like, and let's not forget, this is the man who recreated Squid Games better than Netflix did Squid Games. They're trying again with that other show, like the 110%, the 100%, the whatever percent show. They're trying again with that, but like Mr. Beast did it better. He did it quicker, he did it faster, he did it stronger, he did it Kanye-er, and he did it with a lot more views, I think. I'm pretty sure he did way more views on his Squid Games than Netflix did on the whole show. So it's crazy, okay? But like also at the same time, he made a video called Squid Games where people allegedly die and then they're out, and didn't get really any backlash for that. You know, that wasn't really a big thing for Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? So the first form of criticism that Jimmy's getting is that why film it, right? Everyone's saying, hey, why don't you just go out and do the good deed? Why you got to film it? Why you got to do this and do that? Well, idiot, if you knew anything about Mr. Beast and his whole process, there's no way that he can pay for 1,000 people's eye surgeries without making the video, because he doesn't get the money from himself. He gets the money from the sponsors and the eyeballs and the things that are on his brands and things that build his brand to make him more valuable so he can do the charitable things. He has a whole nonprofit, I'm pretty sure. He has like a whole like food pantry where they give out like thousands of meals and like food every day. I believe it's currently happening. I'm pretty sure it's called Beast Philanthropy, but like that's also happening, but like he needs it all to work together, my guy. And if he doesn't make a video on it, how are people supposed to know? And how are we supposed to feel when we just see the article that says Mr. Beast cures 1,000 people's blindness? Great. That's cool, I guess. Now I know that. But if there's a video, and also let's not forget, like we didn't just cure 1,000 people's blindness here. One guy got 10 grand, one guy got a Tesla, one kid who's been blind since he was 4 got 50 grand for college. Like there was way more to be had and to be said. I think they gave the doctor who did the surgery like 100 grand. Like it was like there's a lot to be had and to be made for the video. Like if you know anything about Jimmy's process, you would know that he needs to make the video in order to make the next one happen. Like he's spending more than he's making hand over fist like every time. So like the video is kind of necessary. And so the second argument is, hey, why is it up to the YouTubers to fix 1,000 people's eyes? Why is it up to the people of YouTube, like little small town North Carolina bound Jimmy Mr. Beast? Why is it up to him to fix 1,000 people's eyes? Some would argue, why doesn't the doctor do it on his own? Which isn't a valid argument, but you know, again, it's time required, money, whatever it may be. And I'm sure the doctor does do plenty of charity work and pro bono cases per year. So let's not put that all on him. But also, maybe we could take a step back further and look at the fact that if these people had lived in the majority of other countries on this planet, that cataract surgery would be paid for in full by their local government. Is that true? I'm pretty sure. I think that I might be onto something. But so, like, that's kind of where our healthcare system's failing us. And I mean, everyone knows, if you're a veteran, if you're a fan of this podcast, like, I dropped my health insurance this year and it's going great. I feel great. I haven't paid for anything. I'm saving money I didn't have to begin with. And I couldn't feel better about it. I'm going to go get a checkup here soon, and it's going to be great, dude. And I'm going to do it all without insurance. And I think I have a plan to continue it long term. And if the plan works out in my favor, I might share it fully. I don't know yet. We'll see. I just got to do some testing. It might not be right for everybody, so that's why I'm hesitant. But it's working for me not having health insurance. Might not be working for you, might not be working for her, but it's fine. It's working for me, dude. And so far, so good. I've saved $600 so far this year, close to $7. Let's call it $750. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's that big of a deal. So why the U.S. government or local or whatever type of process this may be, why do we come out and handle all of these surgeries ourselves? Well, because we can't, because we live in a world where this is just how our government works, and we're not going to get into it or explain it any further. So we have to rely on Jimmy. We have to rely on YouTubers like MrBeast to pay for our cataract surgery. Now, I got LASIK eye surgery, and no one wanted to pay for that for me. So that's fine. But other than that, I think this kind of just should not be put maybe on MrBeast. We should not be criticizing MrBeast here. I think what needs to happen is we need to figure out why he needs to do stuff like this. Why should he have to? Like, why is it not the option for this person who has been blind, or not blind fully? It's about a 10-minute procedure. They explain it in the video. It's crazy to think that that's where we're at. And so I think that's just my opinion. I don't understand it. When we don't get criticized when we're giving people Teslas, but when Jimmy goes and lets people see for the first time a priceless prize. I think most people would agree that if you were blind and you had the option between driving a Tesla and being able to see on this planet for the first time, that most people would probably pick